The last 20 years has seen a tidal wave of free-to-play content. Opinions tend to vary on the quality of these games. However, some stood out and have created significant territory in the industry. Those high-profile titles tend to make the most money, and because of that, they have staying power. Other titles come and go, but real success in the free-to-play space means global notoriety and immense wealth. When games reach this level, it is earned, no matter how vocal the detractors may be. Yes, these games are free, but people pay with their time, and anywhere time is spent, it's not spent elsewhere. Because of this, these games try to maintain players' attention as much as possible with battle passes and seasonal objectives. Carrots dangled in front of players in the hopes they can take more time. Just one more match, one more run. This is also the main way these games are monetized, other than loot boxes and gacha mechanics, which are varying levels of predatory. It's no coincidence that most of these games are multiplayer, by the way. Free games allow people to easily explore interests with friends, without a price tag separating one another. When the only deciding factor is download length, online gaming, more than ever, is a place for friends, old and new, close and far, to come together and talk about anything and everything while engaging with entertaining systems. Breaking even just one barrier, like a price tag, between us is a powerful way to bring everyone closer together. A new free-to-play MMO incarnation of EA's Tony Hawk killer, Skate, recently launched, and considering there are 2 million of you out there playing with me, there's a chance you and your friends have already dropped in to San Amsterdam. For those that haven't, this game has almost no structure aside from some challenges spread across the game's different districts. Reward for completing these are solely cosmetic because the playing field is even for all skaters. Unlike Tony Hawk games, there are no stats to increase. Learning how to skate, climb, and add in items to trick off of or pile them up to reach unclimbable spots, that's what this new Skate is all about, finding your own version of fun. Of course, some players are rightly bummed out there's not more progression in Skate. To some extent, I get their complaints, but I also know that anytime I've played Skate throughout the years, I was never doing anything important. It was always just a controller passed among friends, talking BS while we took turns running a line. In my eyes, not much has changed other than some more controllers. In general, I'd say most free titles don't offer much in terms of an engaging story and gameplay that echoes great paid single-player games, but there are a few exceptions. I personally have spent almost 1,000 hours in Genshin Impact. What initially was billed as a Breath of the Wild clone has now eclipsed my time spent with the Zelda series over my entire life. Since its launch in September of 2020, Genshin and its world of Teyvat have continued to expand regularly, giving players a constant stream of well-designed content through its multiple yearly updates. I can also see how a game as big as Genshin Impact could seem daunting to new players, like how people are scared to start watching One Piece because it has over 1,000 episodes. For players who find starting a game that's been out for 5 years too intimidating, but still like the idea of playing a game like Genshin Impact, I would steer them to Wuthering Waves. This clone of Breath of the Wild takes everything that works about Genshin Impact and tweaks a few things to create a unique identity, but it's largely the same game mechanically. I'm fully caught up in terms of story updates, and I would say most of what this game steals from Genshin, it does better. But Genshin's world of Teyvat is just better. It's massive and flows organically from one country to the next. Players can't really go wrong with either game, but most people likely don't have enough time to play both. After all, let's not forget, these games are free, yes, but we pay with our time. If the exchange is fun, especially with friends, most of us will pay that fee gladly. But it is still a fee. This might be opinion, but your time is more valuable than your bank account. I'm not telling you to go touch grass. Grass is overrated and there's plenty of grass in games. I simply want people to value their time, however they want to spend it. Thanks for spending some of it here with me. Do you have any thoughts on this video? Did I get something horribly wrong? Let me know. Did you like this video? If you did, consider subscribing. Thanks again.